I don't think this box is going to help much.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. I had to resist the urge to say howdy today because I'm drinking out of my mini pearl cup. Got a little tea in here. It's not hot tea and it's not iced tea. It's just cold tea with a little bit of sugar because if I don't put sugar in my tea, I can't swallow it. It's not because of the taste. I don't know why. I just can't swallow. It just closes up my throat. But if I put a little bit of sugar in it, I can drink it. So it's not sweet tea. It's just a little bit of sugar, just enough, so I can actually drink it. But yeah, got that at the Grand Ole Opry, and I decided I was going to get rid of it because I just had it on a shelf, and I decided to keep it and use it. So I just wanted to show you I'm actually using my cup. Yeah, and I can swallow that. You might also notice that little thing over there on my fireplace. Yeah, nobody's claimed it yet, and it's been sitting there for a few days, so I might just keep it because it brings a little bit of color around the room. I don't really have much in this room. I don't have really decor in this room, but I just added a little pop of color, and so I'm trying it on for size, and if nobody claims it, I might end up keeping it. I don't know. We'll see. But for today's video, we're going to have something a little unexpected. We're going to find something that I didn't remember I had, but maybe now I'll use it, and I probably should have used it. And we're also going to clear out some space for something else to have room to stay. And I'm also going to show you what I'm propping my phone on now to record my intros, starting with this one. It's nothing fancy, but sometimes we can find exactly what we're looking for in the simplest things if we're just willing to see it. Let's go get some decluttering done together. It's day 22, and it's already started out great with a bin full of yarn that I unexpectedly was able to give away. I have this bin of yarn that's in my basement, and I was going to deal with it when I got down there to the basement, but somebody has posted on the giveaway site that they are starting a new business and they are in search of yarn. So I went right down there, got my yarn. I'm going to get this out and see how many I've got. Might just give the whole thing away. And I'm going to add this to my pile for today. This is one of those fantasy self things that I've struggled with letting go of. And I'll tell you, I don't even know why it's so hard to let go of this one, because I don't knit and I don't crochet. I did buy crochet hooks and I do have knitting needles, and I kept thinking I would do it, but I never have, and all I did was get more yarn, and I stuck it all in a bin as I found it, and I keep thinking I should just get rid of that, but I didn't. But today, when somebody said they wanted some yarn, they needed yarn because they're starting a new business, I thought, why not just go ahead and let that person have this yarn and let go of it finally. And it gave me the motivation to take that step, and that's what I'm doing. I'm letting it go. There are 40 items here, including the trash that was in there, the bags that they were in, and the sign that was on the outside of my bin. So that's a good start for today. And I only have this bag of stuff left from what was in that bin. Maybe we'll look in there. But I'd kind of like to get something else out of that room. Let's go do that. I only have to find 10 more items because there were 40 items in that bin. Oh yeah, I got these already too. So I only need to find 5 more things today. I think we can do that. Let's go see what we can find. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take these 4 little piles, put them on the bed, and see if we can find our other 5 items in here. Maybe we can find even more than 5. I found some more Christmas books. Are you surprised? I also found some children's books. I love children's books, so I'm hanging on to those. There are 4 books in this stack, and I'm going to give those a shot before I get rid of them. If I don't like them, I can always let go of them later. And a little Spanish book. I don't remember my Spanish, but I hope to get back to that after I get done with my decluttering and read some of those, and then I can let those go. And a couple of books that I have read already, but I'm not ready to let go of those yet. But I did find 7 books and a piece of paper that I'm ready to let go of. I've already read these books, or I don't care to. So it's time for them to go. I managed to get all the books that I chose to keep in the bookshelves, and yes, I know it's a mess and it's too many. But right now, I'm just consolidating, and I'm not worried about perfection. I'm just getting all the books together so that I can go through them at another time. I still have more books under the bed, and I have all those boxes full of books, and have books in my basement. So I have a lot of books to go through. It's not going to happen all in one day, and it's probably not going to happen by the end of this month. Right now, my goal for the books is just to get them together instead of scattered around this room. And I found a few that I'm going to put down with my art books in the basement. So those can come out of here. And here are my 50 plus items that are leaving our home today. Day 22 of my 50 items per day for a month declutter challenge. So if you're struggling to let go of your fantasy self items, ask yourself if those items could be a blessing to someone today. Are you ready for day 23? Let's get started. Well, we've gotten a lot of the books out from under the bed, but I still got more on this side. So let's pull some of these out and see if we can find a few that we can let go of. Look what I found under here. Somebody told me about this book. They said it was pretty good. I had it all this time. I guess I hadn't read it yet. So maybe it didn't work, or maybe I didn't read it. I don't know. Maybe I'll read it now. Hey, Pumpkin. I got all the books onto the bed and sorted into categories. And these are the ones that I'm keeping, at least for right now. And these are the ones I'm letting go. With the books and the trash, I have 25 items so far. So I'm halfway there. But now I gotta figure out what to do with all these books, because they're not going to fit on my shelves. I'm going to take a peek in this bin too and see if there are any books in here that I can let go of. Well, I found this magazine in there. I can let this go. And I found this on the floor. So that's 27. This is books too. It looks like this is mostly Christmas, maybe a little bit of poetry. Yeah, I don't think this box is going to help much. Not yet. Maybe when we get to Christmas things. In addition to the books, I've got some trash to let go of, a hanger, and I looked in the closet and found some more clothing items I can get rid of. There's some old sweats. I don't even know how long I've had those. And some old t-shirts, an old jean shirt. I haven't worn that thing for years. Might as well let it go. And I had some shirts that were sleeveless. And I don't like sleeveless shirts, so I'm gonna let those go. A couple of sweater things. I wore those when I was working, but I'm not anymore, so I don't wear that anymore. Same with this shirt. I used to wear it over my shirts, and I don't wear that anymore. I don't really care for the print on this one. I like the shirt, but I don't really care for the print. And this sweater, I just don't ever choose it because it's white, and I just don't wear it. And I don't think I ever did wear it, maybe once. So it's time to let it go. And except for Pumpkin, this is what's leaving our home today for my 50 items per day for a month declutter challenge. Pumpkin. Hi, you gonna lay down on Mommy's clothes? It's day 24. Are you ready? Pumpkin's taking a nap. That's okay. We won't disturb him. This box is full of papers, and I looked through it again, trying to find a few things to get rid of, but I realized a lot of it is stuff that I'll put in my office and go through it when I go through my office supplies. So I made room in the shelf downstairs, and I'm going to take that downstairs. So in order to make room, I cleared off another shelf. It didn't have as much on it on this particular shelf, so I have 13 pieces of fabric here that are going to go bye-bye. To finish out day 24, I went down and got some more fabric out of that cabinet in the basement. So here are the items that are leaving our home for day 24 of my 50 plus items per day for a month declutter challenge. Oh, and if you haven't done it yet, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. Let me know about your decluttering journey. I'd love to hear from you. Lately, I've been sitting in front of a window when I do my intros. So I put a stack of books on the windowsill and propped my camera up so that I'd have something to sit it on and make it high enough. And this is my stack of books. And I have to pull this out every time I record an intro. So finally, then I realized I'm not really getting the lighting I wanted from that window. So I set a table up in front of another window. It's actually our sliding doors, and put my computer there so I can do my intros from that window. And I think it's a little bit better lighting, but I still had to drag my stack of books out. And I didn't really want to keep dragging this stack of books out and put them on the table. So I got this idea. I have these little box things. I wasn't using them. And when I started doing my YouTube channel and posting, I decided these would be the perfect little thing to put stuff in that I need for that. So I had a couple of them on my table. And then I thought, you know what? I've got a couple more. So I got this bright idea that maybe instead of books, I can use these. And they weren't quite tall enough. So I thought, well, how many books do I need to make it high enough? Because I still need these 3. The phone fits in this ridge and it sits there, and then it props on the back of this so it keeps it from falling over. And it gives it enough support both directions. So I looked down through and I could tell where it kind of landed, and I picked 2 books because I didn't want to use the 2 that were right here. I might want to use them for something else, and I might want to read them. So I took these 2 because they were the same. They gave me the same height. And then I realized something. Look at this. If I can scoot it back here. It's not going back all the way. I don't know if I'll need this bottom one. If I do, I'll use it too. It's called Inner Joy. But see, they come right to there. And I thought, you know what? That's almost like one of those vision board things. I don't know if you can see the title of this one. This one's called Gifts Freely Given. I give all my stuff away. And this one is 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. So I'm hoping that I can be successful in helping others, and with this YouTube channel, and with my poetry. And this one is Get Out of Your Head. Well, you know, we all get in our own heads sometimes. Keeping it simple. I mean, that's totally me. And create your own joy. I thought this is almost like a vision board. So I just wanted to share that with you. And it's perfect because it's books. And this is the girl with so many books. So it's perfect. I just wanted to share. Hope you enjoyed. But that's going to be what I put on my table now in order to do my intros. And I can just leave it there because these things stack, and that can be right on top of it. And it doesn't look like a big old mess, a stack of books. It'll look like I did that on purpose. I'm liking it. I hope you do too. I just wanted to share. I thought it was pretty cool. You know, it occurred to me that one of these boxes is still empty. And maybe the little stack of books would fit inside. So I gave it a go. Let's see if it'll fit. But it's too tall. So That didn't work. And this one's kind of loud, the cover. But this one is a little bit more not loud, more neutral. So I put it on top. And now I won't have a stack of books on top of a stack of boxes. I'll just have one book laying on top of my stack of boxes. And I think that'll look a lot better, a lot tidier, a lot neater. But when I'm recording my videos, it'll be really nice to have this in front of me. Tell me, do you have a vision board? Would you do something like this? What should we call this? It's not a board. It needs a name. It's not a vision board, is it? What should we call it? I don't know. And right after I finish recording my first intro with my new stack, I can put this stack of books away because they don't belong in here. It's not the ideal setup. I mean, I have to prop my curtains back and all kinds of stuff, but I don't get enough light through the window that's in my office, and this was the next best option. It's a fold-up table, so I can take it down easily and put it all away if I wanted to, and you can't see it from the front door, not easily anyway. So if someone came to the door, it doesn't look like I got a big old mess back here. When I had it on the other table in this room, it just looked like an eyesore all the time. And we don't really use the sliding doors for going in and out of anyway, so it's fine. It's probably temporary till I can figure out something better. But you gotta have enough lighting when you're doing your videos, and this gives me sort of what I need for now. I threw away a bunch today. I kept a whole lot more. It doesn't really matter much unless I'm keeping score, which I'm not. I'm only counting all the things that leave. And all the things I put away, you can count on me to keep. If you're new to my channel and you'd like to join in on the 50 items per day for a month declutter challenge, you don't have to wait until January. You can go ahead and start today. You don't even have to wait for the first of the month. Just start today and go for 30 days. I chose to do the whole month of January. The first time I did it was last year. I was new to decluttering and I wanted to challenge myself. But I started on December 31st because I knew if I waited until January 1st, then I'd probably back out and not do it. So I started on December 31st and went the whole month of January. So I actually go 32 days. But you don't have to. Just do 30 days. Start today. Or, if you'd rather, wait until the first of the month and do the whole month. So by the end of 30 days, you will have removed at least 1,500 items from your home. That's a lot. But make sure you get it out of your house ASAP, because 50 items per day, it adds up pretty quickly, and you don't want to just move it from one spot to another and keep it in your house. You want to get it gone, so give it away, donate it, throw it in the trash, whatever you got to do. But don't hang on to it. That's a lot of stuff. And, the point is to get it out of your house, not to just move it to another room. So if you want to join in, come on. Start today. Start wherever you're at.
Hey, Pumpkin.